Operating Circular 1 Account Relationships. Appendices. Revised July 2009. Master Account Agreement. The institution named below agrees to the provisions of Operating Circular 1, Account Relationships, of the Federal Reserve Bank named above, and to the provisions of all operating circulars of each Federal Reserve Bank from which the institution obtains services, as the circulars may be amended from time to time. The transactions and fees for services obtained will be settled in the master account unless the institution requests otherwise by submitting a transaction and service fee settlement authorization, Operating Circular 1, Appendix 5, and/or a letter of agreement for obtaining advances through a correspondent, Operating Circular 10. 4. Official signature name of institution, printed name and title street address. Date city, state, zip code. Anticipated account opening date routing, ABA, number. Questions regarding the account alternate should be directed to printed name and title. Telephone number, email address. 2. Federal Reserve Bank of Appendix 1. Office. Attention, Department. Processing may take 5 to 7 business days. Please contact the Federal Reserve Bank to confirm the date that the master account will be established. FRB use only. Date received, signature. Verification completed by : processed by : DI contact, date contacted, effective date, number called /EXD. Revised July 2009. Sub-account designations. We designate the following routing, ABA, numbers to be a sub-accounts of our master account. Attach additional sheets as needed. By, name of institution, master account, official signature date. Street address, printed name and title, city, state, zip code, telephone number. Routing, ABA, number requested effective date. Sub-account routing number used for funds transfers. Sub-account name. Please state the name of each sub-account and indicate whether you are adding, changing, or deleting it. Sub-account address. Please print the address for each sub-account and indicate if this represents a change. Contacts for questions about sub-account activity. Please print the name, title, and telephone number for each contact, and indicate if this represents a change. 1. Yes/no. Add, change, delete, change. 2. Yes/no. Add, change, delete, change. 3. Yes/no. Add, change, delete, change. 4. Yes/no. Add, change, delete, change. 5. Yes/no. Add, change, delete, change. 2. Federal Reserve Bank of Appendix 2. Office. Attention, Department. Processing may take 5 to 7 business days. Please contact the Federal Reserve Bank to confirm the date that the above sub-accounts will be established, changed or deleted. FRB use only. Date received, signature. Verification completed by : processed by : DI contact, date contacted, effective date, number called /EXD. Revised July 2009. Pass-through agreement. The institutions named below agree to the provisions of Operating Circular 1, Account Relationships, of the Federal Reserve Bank named above, and the provisions of all operating circulars of each Federal Reserve Bank from which the institutions obtain services, as the circulars may be amended from time to time. Respondent Agreement. We elect to maintain our required reserve balances on a pass-through basis with the correspondent named below. Correspondent Agreement. We agree to serve as correspondent for the respondent named below. The required reserve balances for this respondent will be commingled in our master account at the Reserve Bank. Respondent Correspondent, name of institution, street address. City, state, zip code, zip code. By, official signature, date, date. Printed name and title, telephone number. Routing, ABA, number routing, ABA, number. 2. Federal Reserve Bank of Appendix 3. Office. Attention, Department. Processing may take 5 to 7 business days. Please contact the Federal Reserve Bank to confirm the date that the above pass-through arrangement will be in effect. FRB use only. Date received, signature. Verification completed by : processed by : DI contact, date contacted, effective date, number called /EXD. Revised July 2009. Certificate and official signature card for Fed funds checks. I certify that the following is a true copy of a resolution adopted by the Board of Directors of. Name of. At a meeting of the Board duly held on at which a quorum was. Institution date present and acting throughout, and that such resolution is in conformity with the provisions of the Charter and bylaws of the institution, and that this resolution has not been modified and remains in effect. Resolved, that any of the officers listed below is authorized to sign checks, Fed funds checks, drawn on number of the institution's master account at the Federal Reserve Bank of. Certified by 4. Signature of certifying officer, name of institution name and title, routing, ABA, number telephone number, street address date, city, state, zip code signature of second certifying officer name and title telephone number date. The certifying officer must be the cashier, comptroller, secretary, or other officer of similar or higher rank, must have the authority to certify the statements in this document, and may not be a person listed below. If the institution has a limited number of officers, then this latter requirement will be waived if 2 officers of the institution execute this certificate. Official signatures. Rule out unused spaces. Please type names in this space. Please sign in this space. Will sign title. 2. Federal Reserve Bank of Appendix 4. Office. Attention, Department. Processing may take 5 to 7 business days. Please contact the Federal Reserve Bank to confirm the date that the Fed funds checks may be drawn against the master account. FRB use only, date received, signature. Verification completed by : processed by : DI contact, date contacted, effective date, number called /EXD. Revised July 2009. Transaction and service fee settlement authorization. The institutions named below agree to the provisions of Operating Circular 1, Account Relationships, of the Federal Reserve Bank named above and the provisions of all operating circulars of each Federal Reserve Bank from which the institutions obtain services, as the circulars may be amended from time to time. The Federal Reserve Bank is authorized to settle debits and credits to the account of the correspondent named below for financial transactions and service charges for the respondent named below for the selected service categories. For your billing service charges, the Federal Reserve Bank's preferred method of settlement is to automatically default settlement for all service charges to the correspondent listed below unless otherwise noted by individually selecting service charge categories. A separate settlement authorization is required for each correspondent used. Financial transactions related to the custodial inventory program, Fedwire funds, and securities, and Fed funds checks may not be settled through a correspondent. If you are an account holder, financial transactions and service fees for the services listed below will automatically settle in your own account unless you have indicated on this form that you want them to settle in the correspondent's account. The correspondent named below authorizes the use of its earnings credits to offset the service charges selected for the respondent named below. Respondent's earnings credits may not be used to offset service charges settling through a correspondent. Transaction settlement authorization for loans requires submission of Exhibit 1 of Appendix 5 of Operating Circular 10. Form of letter of agreement for obtaining advances through a correspondent. Transaction settlement service fee settlement. Check the appropriate box. Do not make any changes to my current transaction settlement. Discontinue all current transaction settlement arrangements and have all transactions settle in my own account. Settle only the transaction categories selected below with the correspondent named below. Discontinue all current transaction settlement arrangements for the respondent named below. The correspondent is responsible for notifying the respondent of the termination prior to submission of this form. This option is applicable to only the correspondent and does not require the respondent's signature. Check the appropriate box. Do not make any changes to my current service fee settlement. Discontinue all current billing service fee settlement arrangements and have the service charges settle in my own account. Settle only the billing service categories selected below with the correspondent named below. Discontinue all current billing service fee arrangements for the respondent named below. The correspondent is responsible for notifying the respondent of the termination prior to submission of this form. This option is applicable to only the correspondent and does not require the respondent's signature. Select all that apply. Transaction description. Transaction category 1 select all that apply to service charge description billing service area 1. All service charge categories below 9,999. Other Treasury or Government Agency Service 08 Electronic Access 3 1210. Forward checks, other than Fed funds checks, 15 forward checks, other than Fed funds checks, 1,501, 1,521. Return checks 30 return checks 3001, 3021. Redemption or interest on government or agency securities 20 or 27 payer bank services 1505. Treasury Investment Program and Paper Tax System 59 Check Transportation 1507. ACH 57 Check Float 1508. Currency/coin and cash cross-shipping, other than custodial inventory transactions, 63. ACH 5701. Capital Stock 66 Currency/coin and cash cross-shipping 6301, 6302, 6303 Savings Bonds 70 Fedwire Funds 1001 Net Settlement 1002 Account Charges and Payments, other than service charges, 84. Fedwire Securities 2001. Accounting Information Services 8401. 1. The transaction category is the first two digits of the transaction code shown on your statement of account. Billing service areas are listed on your statement of service charges. 2. If service charge categories are not selected, the correspondent selected for your transaction settlement will become the default for all billing service charges. 3. The electronic access service charge category will default to the correspondent named below if any other priced service category is selected. It is requested that the above transaction settlement authorization begin on month, date and year, and service fee settlement authorization begin with billing month and year. On the dates that such settlements begin, this authorization will supersede any previously executed authorization by the named respondent for each service category selected above. Respondent, correspondent, name of institution. Street address, city, state, zip code, zip code. Official signature, date, printed name and title, telephone number, routing, ABA, number. 2. Federal Reserve Bank of Appendix 5. Office, attention, department. The completed form should be emailed to sys.ccc.appendix5@mpls.frb.org, fax to 877-281-3647, or mailed to the Federal Reserve's Customer Contact Center at P.O. Box 219,416, Kansas City, Missouri 64121-9416. This form must be received by the last business day of the requested month for settlement of service charges. Processing may take 5 to 7 business days. Please contact the Federal Reserve Bank to confirm the date that the settlement authorization will go into effect. Revised July 2009.